when suddenly,
Mommy, help!
her son was sinking, splashing his arms, powerless in the deep end of the pool. She jumped up and ran as fast as her legs would take her. But Susan couldn't run fast enough. The weight around her waist, her thighs, and her hips slowed her down. Sharp pain erupted from her left knee like fireworks.
It started pounding in my chest. I was nervous but very excited. I could finally save my sister's life with a proven, potent natural blend.
Here it was. The solution was right in front of me. All I had to do was mix the right foods, herbs, and spices they listed in the study, together with some water, and she would take it once a day. I called Susan, my hands shaking, and told her what I'd found. Susan's first reaction was excitement, like me. She had an idea of what this mind-blowing breakthrough could do for her. She imagined how her life would be transformed with effortless weight loss, a flat-toned belly, waking up from the deepest and most reinvigorating sleep every morning, and being free of all pain in her back and joints. She imagined the new burst of confidence. She imagined the feeling of pure happiness as she'd walk down the street on a beautiful spring day. How she'd be able to wear her favorite clothes again. How she could look great and feel sexy at the beach in her bikini, and how she could start swimming at the pool again. But Susan had been let down many times before. And as a cautious person, she still felt skeptical and wondered if this would really work. It all seemed so simple, and yet she'd believed for years that losing fat was a complicated, tough process. She reminded me that diets, meal plans, and even workouts had never made any difference. She needed to know for sure how these powerful substances would help her. I decided to show her the ingredients in the tonic and the rock-solid proof behind them that Dr. Tamaki had sent me. Then she could decide for herself. This first ingredient is the Japanese holy grail of fat loss and is said to be why so many people in Japan are in great shape without diet or exercise. It's called EGCG, and it's a plant compound found in green and white tea. Studies on humans showed that EGCG is linked to a reduction in body fat and is a potent stimulator of thermogenesis, the biochemical process which causes fat in the body to be burned as energy. Researchers found that by stimulating thermogenesis, EGCG can help burn extra calories and stave off fat. In other words, it converts more of your fat to energy. What's more, green tea is linked to skin cell rejuvenation, according to the Medical College of Georgia. And if you enjoy a cup of coffee or tea, that's great news, because EGCG burns fat even faster with caffeine. The second powerful ingredient is piperin, a potent antioxidant extracted from black pepper. Piperin has traditionally been used for centuries in Asia to assist troublesome digestion, but researchers from Sejong University in South Korea found that piperin blocks the formation of fat cells and supports healthy blood sugar metabolism. This means piperin works to prevent fat storage after a meal, which is why it helps keep you slim and toned once you've lost excess weight. The next powerful ingredient is an exotic fiber named inulin. Inulin is extracted from the chicory plant root, and there's some amazing evidence behind it. In one study, volunteers who simply added inulin to their diet lost significantly more weight than those who didn't. That's because inulin directly targets visceral fat. Visceral fat is the most dangerous type of deep fat, which sticks to your organs and puts you at higher risk of many modern deadly conditions. The Imperial College of London, a reputable school which is like the Harvard of England, found something super interesting when they studied it. The researchers found that adding inulin to your diet could switch off cravings for high-calorie foods in the brain, and added that inulin is an effective tool to significantly improve weight loss. Susan felt excited when she imagined how great it would be to instantly turn off her own cravings. It'd be perfect for when she felt those strong desires to eat too many cookies or binge on donuts. It would make her weight loss journey so much easier. What's more, inulin is also a type of prebiotic, which means it supports healthy digestion. In other words, it can reduce digestive discomforts and bloating. It also tastes delicious, which is why it's definitely something you should be adding to your breakfast each morning. The next ingredient is a beautiful red flower that Okinawans drink as herbal tea. It's called the Hibiscus sabdurifa, and its name means delicate flower. In one study on the hibiscus flower by the Institute of Medicine of Taiwan, 36 overweight participants took either hibiscus extract or a placebo. After 12 weeks, those taking hibiscus extract had reduced body weight, body fat, body mass index, and hip-to-waist ratio. These participants did nothing different to the others, apart from take hibiscus, and the fat just fell off their bodies. So to recap, the 4 metabolic ingredients Okinawa Tonic contains are EGCG, which burns your stored fat as energy, piperin, which prevents fat storage and blocks fat cell formation, inulin, which switches off the cravings in your brain and supports digestive health, and the wonderful hibiscus flower that accelerates the overall fat loss effect. These ingredients alone would be enough for you to rewind the clock and get the slim, toned, and youthful body of your younger years back. Yet the Okinawa Tonic does even more, because it also includes a super healthy blend of antioxidant fruits and berries to support your energy, immunity, and digestion. The first of those is aronia berry. Aronia is a powerful antioxidant that helps cool the fire of an inflamed digestive system, supports immunity, increases energy, and is a great source of fiber. A 2016 study found that aronia berries support healthy blood sugar levels and accelerates weight loss in overweight individuals. Then there's the acai berry, a purple fruit which you may have heard of. This potent anthocyanin supports brain health and maintains healthy cholesterol levels. But what may interest you is that it can also reduce fat absorption during mealtime. Next, there's mulberry. Mulberry helps maintain healthy blood sugar and cholesterol, markers that make a big difference to your weight and overall health. And mulberry contains a substance called rutin, known for increasing levels of fat burning in the body. And the final antioxidant fruit is Momordica charantia. This is a powerful nutrient extracted from a tropical vine. It's used as a cooking ingredient in Asia, and according to the Journal of Medicinal Food, it supports healthy blood sugar levels and has been shown to decrease fat in the midsection. This antioxidant mix provides you with the boost from its vitamins, digestive support, and extra energy you need to feel great all day. What's more, the fiber content in these berries helps you feel fuller for longer. Now imagine combining the 4 powerful metabolic ingredients together with the antioxidant berry mix and drinking it daily, and you can see why Okinawans are the slimmest, healthiest, and longest living community on the planet. Susan felt much better after seeing that trusted universities, medical schools, doctors, and scientists had all shown that these exact tonic ingredients would combine to boost her metabolism, cut cravings, and make her feel young and sexy again. And it was true that Okinawa, where this tonic came from, was the healthiest place in the entire world, with the lowest rates of overweight men and women. She decided to give it a go, as she had nothing to lose, and nothing else worked. I wanted to get her started, but I quickly ran into a problem. I could find the ingredients from various suppliers around the world, but they took weeks to be shipped. They were also pricey, and set me back around $350 for a month's supply. But when we figured out what Susan had spent on the diets, gadgets, workouts, and prepared meal plans over the years, it totaled around $11,600, and none of it even worked. I decided that $350 was a small price to pay for Susan to reclaim her youthful body, appearance, and energy. After all, this potent tonic destroys fat cells, eliminates toxins from your body, enhances energy, sleep, and supports brain power. The ingredients arrived, but I still needed time to dry them out and grind them down into a powder form. And finally, a few days later, I finally had the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic right in front of me. I mixed the powder with water to make the tonic for Susan that same day. I was expecting some bitter, bad-tasting brew that we'd need to hold our noses for, but it tasted delicious, like a dessert drink. Now, I have to admit, I'm usually the most skeptical guy in the room. And even if it had been scientifically proven that this strange mix of natural ingredients melts off belly fat, I was far from being convinced. But the very next day, after drinking it for the first time, Susan texted me. "Hey Mike, I've lost an inch from my waist," she wrote. But I didn't want her getting her hopes too high, so I stayed cool about it. "That's fine," I replied. But a few days after that, she called me excited. "Hey Mike, I've shed 4.5 pounds. Is this normal?" I wanted to get excited for her, but again, I had to hold back.